So for those of you that don't know, I may like to do things that appear manly, such as deadlifting, lifting heavy weights, all that kind of shit. But when it comes to basic man functions, such as easy construction, I'm pretty terrible. So today I'm going to attempt to build a deadlift platform because I've needed one for a while and it was about time to get it done. So wish me luck. I'm attempting this all by myself. I'm terrible with tools, but hopefully it works out fine. I am, after all, a firm believer that with enough coffee, anything is possible. So let's caffeine up! All I do is work! Hustle! All I do is work! Hustle! First step is to glue the base together. So I've got this wood glue, some sort of Gorilla Glue. I have no idea what I was doing. I look like a complete rookie in the hardware store, but I don't know. It said wood glue, this is wood, so let's glue. I don't know how much to use, so I'm just gonna kind of use tons, because I figured one day I'll drop 300 kilograms on this very platform and hopefully, I don't know, it won't break. Let's find out. Although breaking a platform by dropping a deadlift that's too heavy is probably an honorable death for it. Yeah, so I have really no idea if this is a lot of glue or a little glue, but there's definitely glue everywhere. I treated it like I was a preschooler and just was like, you do the middle, then you do the edges, and that is how much glue I've used. Now we're gonna line up the bottom sheet with the top sheet. Hopefully I can just go punk and I'll get it perfectly, make sure that the edges line up. Let's do this. Nice. Now because this is not the most expensive plywood, it's always gonna have a little bit of a bow in it, so I've been told. So conveniently, that means that I'm gonna have to use some plates to really stick it down to this bottom one. And if there's one thing I have tons of, it's weight. It's the only thing I am prepared for and didn't have to borrow from my father, who also isn't a very good DIY person, but at least has the tools to keep this thing nice and flat and hopefully get it nice set as a thick bottom platform. Now that the base is done, it's time to put on the top of the deadlift platform. So this stage is actually something I should be able to do because I'm stenciling my logo on with some spray paint from having a background in graphic design and graffiti and all that fun stuff. It should, in a sense, be way easy for me to do. However, I don't do design nearly as much as I would like to, especially with spray paint, and stencils can be finicky. So let's hope this goes right, because you only really get to spray once. Wish me luck. Now for the fun part. And now the moment of truth, where we pull the stencil off. Because I used a paper stencil and I had to do like some layers to kind of get some sort of magenta going between the black and the pink. I don't expect it to be perfect, but that's what's great about this gym. The aesthetic isn't crisp and clean, so we get a little bit to work with, but hopefully it comes out all right, and hopefully I don't now muck up the paint by pulling it off. Wish me luck. Pretty happy with that. So that is the final product. All painted. It always bleeds a little bit in the middle just because of the nature of the logo, because this isn't the first time I've had to stencil this on something. But I'm pretty happy with that. I'll take it. Is there anything more fun than watching paint and glue dry? I just want to put this bitch together. Okay, so I've let everything dry a little bit. I'm now going to put the center platform in because the paint should be dry, so it should be able to be at least moved a little bit. Oh, this is taking way longer than I thought, and I did not factor in the drying time of glue. I've used the drying time to finally replace my mirror. I guess this piece is probably more important to stay stuck than the other ones, because the other ones will have so much pressure on them. So let's get a buttload of glue on this bitch. There we go, first blobs of glue. And now I'm gonna finally go have lunch, because it's a beautiful day and I have forgotten to eat. And that means my gains are gone. Now the bit that I have been avoiding for a bit is cutting these mats to size. I hate cutting anything, but at least I've done it before when I made my deadlift blocks. So I've got this down, I know some tricks. Mark it all with a silver or gold marker so you can see it. Put it over a circular surface and it makes cutting a million times easier. So I guess I should get this done so I can finish the last of the gluing before screwing everything down. Okay, well I've done everything I can do for a bit because now I have to wait for the glue to dry, but I'm pretty stoked with how it's going. Somehow all the measurements fitted together. The logo came out dope. I was really worried that was gonna bleed, but it's nice and crisp. So now it's a matter of waiting for everything to dry so then I can screw everything down permanently and then stain it. But I can't do any of that until the glue's dry, which is gonna take another 3 or so hours. So I'm now gonna go to my parents' place, get a feed, because parent-free food is the best food. Never outgrow your parents, it's amazing. And then I'll be back later tonight to put the first coat of polyurethane on it, let it dry overnight, and carry on tomorrow. So it's now 9:30, got back from my parents, I'm eaten, and I've now marked out everywhere where screws have to go in. Now that all the glue has dried, it's time to permanently fix this. Let's get this done, almost there. So last night, when I went to drill everything down, I found out I did not have the correct drill bit. So I did not get to finish. Had to go all the way to Mitre 10 to buy a bloody $2 drill bit. And I also went and bought the wrong size, so I bought 2. But now we've got it, and I can finally drill it down so I can polyurethane this bitch. Here we go. That's over 20 screws done and dusted. Hell yeah. Finally, I just gave it a quick sand. Now we're just going to polyurethane it so that it's nice and has good grip on it, as well as just protecting the logo from wearing out from people standing on it, and the wood in general from water and all that kind of shit. I don't really know much about this stuff, but hopefully this goes smoothly. It's a final touch.